everyone, my name is Sushen Naidu. Welcome to Maths Literacy for Grade 10's area calculations. Let's get started. So, for our practice questions for now, all right, yes, let's get started. Jennifer bought a frame for a wall. She intends on placing a picture into the inner cutout. It has dimensions 12 centimeters by 12 centimeters. Calculate the area of the inner cutout. So if I look at this, to find the area of that, they kind of already gave me what I need to do. I need to take 12 times 12. What type of shape is that? That's a square. So the area of a square, is length times length. So 12 times 12 gives me 144 centimeters squared, because we're talking area. Nice work. Let's look at another one. So on the next one, James, a B&B owner, bought a mirror for one of the rooms he rents out. It has dimensions 500 centimeters by 200 centimeters. Calculate the area of the mirror. Now looking at that, you have 500 and you have 200. They're not the same, so we're talking rectangle. So this particular shape is a rectangle. Nice work. So the area of a rectangle is length times breadth. 500 times 200. This answer is a little bit of a large one. It's 100,000 centimeters squared. There we go. Nice work. Let's move along. So at the next point now, while eating a slice of watermelon, Amari notices a triangle. Calculate the area of the triangle if it has a height of 15 centimeters and a base of 12.5 centimeters. So if we look at this watermelon, there's a triangle. And if you get rid of the watermelon, that's really what he's trying to see. But we don't need the triangle in this case, because we already have the measurements. So let's highlight that word base. There you go. So in this case, to find the area of a triangle, area is half times base times height. All right. So that's half times 12,5 times 15. Nice work. And this gives me 93,75 centimeters squared for area. Nice work. Done the watermelon question. Let's get another one. Excuse me. Bongani, an amateur photographer, takes a picture of a full moon. Calculate the area of the moon in the picture if it has a diameter of, there's the word, diameter of 11 centimeters. So diameter, we know we're talking a circle. If you look at the shape, it's definitely a circle. So if I've got to find the area of a circle, I need its radius. That's the only measurement we need. Do we have it? Not yet, but I'm sure we can find it. Because they gave us the diameter, the radius is the diameter divided by 2. So the diameter in this case, that's 11. And if I divide 11 by 2, I get 5.5 centimeters. Check. Step 1 done. Now I need the formula for the area of a circle. So a circle, a full circle, the area is pi r squared, which is 3,142 times r, which is 5,5, and we are squaring that guy. And that equals 95,0455 centimeters squared. All right, nice work. Next one. Carl designs a pink decorative feature for his daughter's bedroom. Nice. It has a square cutout. The dimensions of the square, right, are 10 centimeters by 10 centimeters. Calculate the area of the part that can be painted. Now, if you look at the diagram, all right, that square cut out, because it's been cut out, it's not part of the decorative feature. So what do we need to do? We can't paint over it. So we've got to take it away from our shape, and then we can find the area that needs to be painted. In other words, I've got a square here on the inside. There, just mark it off a little bit. That's my square. That needs to be cut out from the big or larger triangle. And then I'll know what needs to be painted. So there's two calculations here. I've got to find the area of a square, and I've got to find the area of a triangle. Nice. Here we go. So for the square, what I need to do is say the area of a square is length times length. And if you notice, we get that from the instructions or given information. Here it is here, 10 by 10, so 10 times 10. And that gives me 100 centimeters squared. Nice work. That's the area of the square. Now I've got to find the area of the triangle. So let's draw a line here to say we're separating that. I've got a triangle. All right. The area of a triangle, if we remember, that's a half times b base times h height. And there's no information about that in the given information, but we've got a diagram for that. So just take that out. If you look at the diagram, that's the base, and then here's your long vertical line, so that would be your height. All the information's there. Let's just put it into our formula. So we get a half, we times that by 30, we times that by 30, and we get 450 centimeters squared. Okay, so what did we say we needed to do from the start? We needed to take the area of a square away from the area of the triangle to get the area that needs to be painted. Have we done that yet? Not yet, but we've got the necessary measurements so we can bring that together. Therefore, all right, the area to be painted would be the 450 from the triangle minus the 100 from the square, and I get 350 centimeters squared that needs to be painted. Well done. All right. Mr. Pillay wants to shape his flower bed as a square and semicircle as shown below. Calculate the area of the flower bed. Now, if I notice this, all right, he wants to shape it up here. We've got to break this up into shapes that we recognize. And if I draw a line across there, we can see that we have a square over here, and at the top of that, we've got a semicircle. So two calculations. To find the area of a square, I've got to say area is length times length. It's given to me down there. That's 2. 2 times 2, which is 4 meters squared. Check. For a circle, or in this case, a semicircle, the area for a full circle is pi r squared. But do we have r yet? No, we don't. We've got the full diameter. So what do I need to do? I've got to first convert this. I've got to first say, okay, let's get rid of that guy. The radius is the diameter divided by 2. There we go. Which is 2 for the diameter divided by 2, which gives me 1 meter. There we go. Now that I have the radius substituted into the formula, get my answer. So the area is pi r squared, but of course, not a full circle, so divide that by 2. Nice. That's 3,142, okay, times 1 squared divided by 2. All right. And we get an answer here of 1,571 meters squared. All right. Finally, total area. Ooh, that line wasn't straight enough. Let's try and get that again. Okay. Therefore, total area is the area of a square. Let's write that again. Is the area of a square, which was 4, plus the area of the semicircle, which was 1,571, and that gives me 5,571 meters squared. Nice work. Let's move along. It says Mr. Pillay decides to redo the paving of his braai area. He wants to replace the square with cobblestones. The dimensions of the braai are 6 meters by 8 meters. If the dimensions of one cobblestone is 10 centimeters by 10 centimeters, how many cobblestones will be needed to pave the patio? All right, so I've got meters, 6 and 8, but then I've got centimeters. They're not the same. So I've got to convert the centimeters to meters. So, first things first, 10 centimeters. Let's write the conversion down first for you guys. Let's start with the 1 meter is 100 centimeters. Therefore, 10 centimeters divided by 100, that should give me 0,1 meters. Okay, now what we need to find is we need to find the area of the braai area, we need to find the area of the cobblestones, divide the two, and that should give me the amount of cobblestones I need. So, for the stones, okay, area is length times length, which is 10 times, oh no, we've converted it already, which is 0,1 times 0,1, which is 0,01. Right, we've got that. Then for the braai area, we're going to say area is length times breadth. We'll say 6 times 8, and that gives me 48. We left out the unit of measurements here. That's meters squared. Meters squared again. Okay, making progress. Now, what we've got to do is finally divide the two. Therefore, 48 divided by 0,01, and I get 4,800 stones. Nice work. Let's move along. Oh, moved along a bit too quickly there. All right, there you go, just to see it again. Let's move along. Mr. Pillay decides to redo the braai area, as we mentioned. Cobblestones are sold in batches of 200. How many batches will be needed to board? So we need 4,800 cobblestones. We will divide that by 200. So we need 24 batches. Yay. Next one. All right. If one batch costs 110.99, what will be the total cost of cobblestones? How many batches did we need? If you remember from the previous one, we need 24 batches. And we'll multiply that by 110 Rand 99. And that gives me 2,663 Rand, 76 cents. Nice work. Let's take a short break. When we get back, we'll do some more work. See you soon.